I'm asking myself this question: how am I going to live the rest of my life, right, without my wife and my mom? It's impossible. It's crazy. Yet I have to because I have kids that need me. This is what's called the recipe for pain and suffering. You want to hear the recipe of pain and suffering? Here it is. I'll give it to you. Yeah, I think of that song by Harry Connick Jr. Probably never heard it, called The Recipe of Love. You know, this is the recipe of pain and suffering. A little bit of me and a whole lot of you, and a dash of starlight and a dozen roses too. Then let it rise for 100 years or two, and that's the recipe for making love, right? Well, this is the recipe of pain and suffering, where you have a situation where you have the love of your life, your wife, passes away. 2 weeks later, your mom passes away. Now it's Mother's Day today. And you have two kids left that need you more than anything, so you have to be strong for them. But you're doing this without your wife and your mom. I mean, specifically your wife. But your wife is, look, your mom, all right, you love your mom, and it's Mother's Day today, and you need your mom. But your partner, the mother of your children, that's like essential. That's like Jennifer was the essential part of our lives. The essential part of our lives. I can't believe, you know what it is? I didn't want to believe this was all real. I never did. And now I'm starting to realize it's real. I gotta play some music to calm me down here. I've been in denial. You want me to tell you the truth? I've been in denial for about two months straight, thinking this was gonna be some form of a dream. And I was just gonna wake up, like I wrote a song called Acceptance is the Hardest Thing. Because I wasn't accepting it. That's why I wrote this song. Acceptance is the hardest thing. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. India in the house. Could someone thank you so much. Arju L Chemist Lab. Thank you. Could someone please type out my Cash App? It is the $ Richard Lavoy. I'll pin the comment. It's right here. If someone could just type this out for me. It's the $ Richard is spelled capital RICHARD, capital LEVOI. Oh, thank you, Sophia. Thank you, Arju. Look, it's starting to just set in that I'm not going to see my wife anymore. I'm not going to see my mother anymore. And it's just too much to handle. It really is. I got my kids, they need me. I got to be. It's like, I don't know if anyone was ever in a situation like this where you're facing the greatest heartbreak, the greatest pain of your life, the greatest suffering. Arjun, I'm sorry. Um, yes, my wife and my mother passed away. Okay, my wife, Jennifer, was 46 years old after fighting cancer for 10 years. And she had aspiration pneumonia. She passed away. Listen, guys, you don't understand something. I'm shot. All right, let me be clear to all of you. If you're haters, I really don't have anything left. You know, I know that you guys like find everything entertaining and you want to kick me when I'm down. If you're not haters, then God bless you if you're being sincere. If you're being sincere, then God bless you. But if you're haters, you know, please, man, enough. Enough, guys. Really. I don't want to deal with it no more. I know that you find all of this to be a big joke, but it's not. It's not a big joke. All right. I'm really, really hurting. Thank you. God bless you too, Arjun. In addition to my wife and mom passing away, we also lost our household income. This is like, who wants to deal with this right now? Like, who wants to deal with, the fact of who wants to deal with financial stress, right? Who wants to deal with no one wants to deal with financial stress, but I'm dealing with tremendous financial stress in addition to heartbreak that is the size of the Empire State Building. We lost our household income. I was my wife's caretaker, and my mom was contributing. She's been living with us since me and Jennifer got married, which was in 2005 for 20 years. Now it's like the income is gone, $7,000 a month. So what I'm trying to do is use my music talents as a way to earn entertainment tips. Yes, I started a business. I'm trying to do, a business on the side, but I'm looking for people that have a good heart to say, "Hey, Father, here's a Cash App. God bless you. Here's something for you and your family." And I consider it an entertainment tip. I play the piano, no different than if you would tip a piano player. A little something on my face here. The fuck is that? The fuck is that? The fuck? Look at this fucking crazy shit. It's like a spider on my fucking face. I have some crazy shit right there. I had like a fucking spider on my face. Can you believe that? I had a spider on my face. That was pretty crazy. Wow. Man. That's some nutty stuff right there. Summertime with these friggin' bugs here. That's pretty crazy. Um, yeah, I got to get, I got to get answers. That's what I need. I really need answers, man. I really need answers. This guy's here joking around, this guy. Oh my God. But anyway, I'm going to play some music here. Hopefully everybody could have a heart and give an entertainment tip, a cash app for the piano player, the entertainer, Apefather, okay? Let's do a little Brooklyn funk. I met my wife in Brooklyn, New York. My mother raised me in Brooklyn, New York. This goes out to my two angels, my beautiful wife, Jennifer, and my beautiful mom, Josephine. Thank you very much. Thank you, Don Dev. Um, I really would appreciate a cash app, an entertainment tip. Look, we're hurting. Okay, I'm here to entertain all of you. I'm here to be an entertainer. I want to bring joy into your lives as well through my music. But my family is really hurting. My wife passed away, my mom passed away. I'm all alone here. I have absolutely no support system. I wish I did, but I don't. We lost our household income because I was my wife's caretaker. My mom was also living with us and she was contributing to our monthly bills. Both of those incomes are gone. It's at $7,000 a month. So I wish people would say, you know what, hey, Father, I love you. You're a great entertainer. Here's a small cash app. God bless. Right? Here's $5. Here's $10. Enough people did it. We're in trouble now. I got to get things going by the next week or so. I really got to make things happen. I got to make things happen, man. So hopefully people can find it in their heart. The Cash App, the Cash App is below. I'm not going to discuss my new business idea. It has nothing to do with anybody online. Okay, let's just say you have to be a local business out here in the Jersey Shore. There's no reason to discuss it. You know what I mean? Because all it's going to do is bring hate. That's all it's going to do. Is people who are going to discuss it are haters. You know what I mean? So I really don't want to talk about it. But what I will talk about is my Cash App. It is below. It is the $ Richard Lavoie, the $ RICHARDLEV as in Victor OI. Okay, that is, you'll see it, the Sophia comment. It is pinned as the Sophia's comment. Okay, someone, with a good heart, consider it. I'd appreciate it. Here's a little Peace and Serenity. This is a classical piano piece I wrote. All the music is original music that you're going to hear. This is a classical piano piece I wrote for my beautiful wife, Jennifer, and my mom, Josephine. That's Peace and Serenity. Thank you, Brian H. Um, that's an original song, sir. I think, that's not a song that was played when your dog passed away. So many haters. Guys, can you just come here and be normal for like a little bit? We're going through an extremely difficult time, me and the kids. Today's Mother's Day. This is like the most heartbreaking time for us. And people are coming here joking. Well, Don, are you being serious or are you a hater? Are you being serious? Because normally people, when they say they're going to send something, they don't, they just send it. I haven't had one person yet, Don, I'll be honest with you. I've done at least, I don't know, 39,000 videos and probably like close to 600 lives. Close to 600. You know how many people said they were going to send money and actually did it? In all of those videos and all of those lives, zero. Okay, we'll say it Italian, zero. Typically, when people say they're gonna say it, they don't do it. Like I'm just saying from my experience, people just do it. And then after they do it, they might say to me, "Hey, hey Father, can you play a song for me?" It's below. You see Sophia's comment that's pinned right below. It's the $ Richard Lavoie. It's right there. You see it, Don? It says the $ Richard Lavoie. It's Sophia's comment. You see the Sophia's comment that's pinned right below the chat. If you click on Sophia, you'll see $ Richard Lavoie. It's the $RichardLevoi. Send it. I'll play a lot of jazz stuff for you. It'll be my pleasure. It'll be my pleasure. Let me know. Let me know when that goes through. God bless. I can't do any Kanye West. I only do original music. I'm sorry. If I do any covers, it will be a copyright issue, and this live stream will not be eligible for monetization. All right, thank you, Don. Yeah, it's right below, Don. You don't see it where it says the Sophia's comment that's pinned. It's right below you in the chat. You click on it, and it says the $ Richard Lavoie. I'm not sure. Listen, there's so many haters here, Tony, that, believe me, nothing shocks me anymore. Nothing shocks me with the haters. D, there you are, friend. My family and I have been praying for your strength. I've been thinking about you. Thank you, D. Oh, D Sahai. D is a wonderful person. D is a wonderful person, D. Let's do one for D here. D, I'm going to do one for you, D. This is for you, D. And something for D Shahai. Thank you. Right from the heart there. Yes, Don, I see it. And D, I just saw that you did something very kind from your heart. God bless you, D. God bless you. You're a wonderful, wonderful person. And Don, you're a wonderful person. Thank you so much. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you again, D. Thank you so much, D. And Don, let's do one for you here. Something nice and jazzy. That was for you. God bless you, Don, and God bless you, D. God bless you, D. Shahai. And Don, Dev. Thank you, Unstoppable Uplifting. Look, I have two beautiful children. My wife blessed me. She blessed me with two beautiful children. And I know that they need me. They need me very, very much. And thank you, Don. It's like it keeps me going. My children keep me going. But the truth is, my wife, you just have to understand, she was only 46 years old. And she really didn't display that she was that ill. This all happened very suddenly. Even though she had cancer for 10 years, she was living a pretty normal life. She was living a pretty normal life. She was constantly getting her treatments and she was fighting it well and it was contained and she was doing well. And then all of a sudden it just happened so quick where it just started to spread and then it entered into the spinal cord tunnel. And then it's like she got aspiration pneumonia. And next thing I know, it's like she couldn't eat anything. She couldn't swallow like liquid. She had to go into a feeding tube. She was on a ventilator. I just keep getting these flashbacks. It's funny. I've been getting positive flashbacks mostly. I've been getting positive flashbacks. But lately, today, for some reason, I'm getting a lot of these negative flashbacks. And I think it's because I've been shutting them out of my mind. I've been shutting all of these negative flashbacks out. I've been trying to just forget about them. But for some reason, they're coming back where I'm seeing her on the ventilator in my mind. She couldn't speak to me because she had the the breathing tube in her mouth, and but she was displaying that she loves us. She was holding our hand. She was nodding her head to answer us yes or no, and it's just such a heartbreaking, sad situation. It's just, I prayed to God to help her. I really did. I was hoping that God was going to show her mercy. I think about the poem, Footprints. Your most challenging, hardest hour in your life. You look onto the sand. You're on the beach. You only see one set of footprints, and you wonder why there wasn't two sets. Because throughout your whole life, there were two sets of footprints. One was your footprint, and one was God's. And when you only see the one set, this is during the most hardest time in your life. You question God. You say, God, did you abandon me? Did you forget about me? This is the hardest time of my life. This is the time I need you the most. And God says, no, no, no. I'm carrying you. He says, I'm carrying you. And that's what I wanted God to do for my beautiful wife, Jennifer. I wanted God to carry her. We need her. You have to understand, my whole life is my wife. She's like, everything that surrounds me in my life is because of my wife, Jennifer. So like David, what do you want to talk about? My children? My wife gave birth to our children. She gave birth to my beautiful son, Michael, who's 14, and she gave birth to my beautiful daughter, Sophia, who's 11. What do you want to talk about? Our house? We're going through a very tough time financially. I tried to keep this house, but this is all because me and my wife built this life together. Dia Shahai, I will continue to pray for strength for you and your children. I'll try and get back on to check on you. Try and enjoy today, friend. We have beautiful weather in New York City today. I'll try, D. D, God bless you. And when I take my kids out today, I'll think of you. I'll think of your kind heart. You are a kind-hearted person. God bless you, D. And I will take my kids out. I take them out every day, D. And we'll enjoy the weather. God bless you again, D. Shahai. So thank you again. You're my very good friend, D. I consider you to be very, very close friend of me and my family. I look forward to seeing you again. Enjoy your day. God bless you, and God bless your family, D. Shahai. Shahai. This is a really good person here, and so is Don. People who, they give from their heart because they truly, truly care. They could feel the pain that I'm going through. They could feel the suffering, and they want to give me some kind of like light. They want to give me strength, and it does. It does. Take care, D. God bless you again and your family. They give me strength through their kindness, through their goodness, and hopefully other people could do the same. Because we need it now. We're shot. We're going through. I don't even know what to be upset about first. Like, I have so many problems right now. I have so many problems that I'm trying to like. What do I focus on? The fact that my beautiful wife, my soulmate, my heart is not here. It's Mother's Day. She's not here with her family. She's not here with us. Or my other heart, my beautiful mother, Josephine, is not here. Or the fact that we've lost $7,000 in monthly income. Or the fact that nobody cares. I mean, you guys care, God bless. But I'm saying, like, we don't have a support system. Nobody really calls us or checks up on us. I mean, besides you guys. That's why I do YouTube, because I love you guys. You are my support system. I just feel like, what do you focus on first? And that's why I'm just trying to be a great dad, and I'm trying to figure out a way to I got to raise a ton of money here. I need what D did. I need that times like probably like 200. It's not a joke to catch up, on 3 months of bills here. I got to catch up on, but things got really tough, man. What are you gonna do? That's why I kindly ask people to have a heart, even if it's $5, if it's $10, a small cash app. It makes a big, big difference, a huge difference. And just hopefully you'll find it in your heart to do the same. The Cash App is below under the Sophia comment in this chat. You'll see it. It's Richard Lavoie. It's the Cash App. That is the $ Richard Lavoie. It is the $ capital RICHARD capital LEV as a Victor OI. There's no space, no underscore in between my first and my last name. It is the $ Richard Lavoie. The $ capital RICHARD capital LEVOI. I wrote a song called God is on Our Side. This was before the tragedy that occurred in my family, before my beautiful wife and my beautiful mother passed away. And I always believed, I have been the biggest supporter of God. I said it my whole life, God is good. God loves me. God loves my family. God loves all of us. And I wrote a beautiful song. But again, this was before the tragedy that occurred in my family. But I'll show it to you really quick. I actually sing on this one a little bit. Sometimes I sing, sometimes I just play instrumentals. But here it is. Don't you know that God is on our side? The Apefather feels it deep inside. He wants us to win. New lives we begin. Don't you know that God is on our side? And it's going to be a wild ride. He wants us to win. New lives we begin. You have to believe deep inside your heart. God is watching over us from the start. Never part our side. And in this dark tunnel there is a light that God shines so bright for you and me. Can't you see? Don't you know that God is on our side? So that's a song I wrote. God is on our side. And I always believed it to be true. I always believed it to be true. Until my wife, 46 years old, passed away. And my mom passed away 2 weeks later. Now I say, God, why did you have to take both my wife and my mother? I mean, my wife was only 46. At least you could say, look, I love my mother with all my heart and soul. Today's Mother's Day, and I'm gonna do a beautiful song I wrote for my mom. There's a little bit of peace in my heart for my mom. A little bit of peace. Not a lot because I miss her so much, but I'll tell you where the peace is. She was 75 years old, my mom. She saw our children, her grandchildren, grow up to a certain degree. Like, Michael's 14, Sophia's 11, and that was her dream. Her dream, she raised me. I'm 47. She saw me grow up to an adult. She saw me get married. She saw me and my beautiful wife have children, her grandchildren, and she saw them grow up. So there is a little bit of peace in my heart because of that. And I'm like, okay, that sounds somewhat fair. It's not 100% fair because her mother lived until 97, my grandmother Anna. And I always kind of had this premonition. Like I always believed my mother was going to live to like 97 or 100. Like, 'cause she had that good genes in her. But listen, 75, she raised me. She saw her grandchildren grow up. For those reasons, I say, okay, I have peace in my heart. I'm not happy because I love my mother so much, especially on a day like today, that's Mother's Day. And I want to go hug her and kiss her. And I want to take her out for a big Italian dinner, get her flowers. It's a very, very sad day, especially for my wife. Oh, that's a whole nother story. Hold on one second here. sinuses here. We'll do one for my mom, Josephine, and then we'll do one for my beautiful wife, Jennifer. Here's a song I wrote called Josephine for my beautiful mom. Josephine, you were there to guide me. You were there beside me, and I can count on you. Josephine, you're the inspiration, and you are my best friend, now until the end. Years passed us by, and I realize how much I've learned from you. Mistakes I made, you showed me the way to make it all brand new. Josephine, you were there to guide me. You were there beside me, and I can count on you. Josephine, you're the inspiration, and you are my best friend, now until the end. You always believe that I can achieve everything that I dream, until that day. Ignore what they say, follow your destiny. Josephine, you were there to guide me. You were there beside me, and I can count on you. It's a song I wrote for my mother, Josephine. Red River Boogie Woogie. I'll do a little boogie woogie for you. All right, here we go. Boogie woogie there. There you go. I could do a whole bunch of it. You want to keep going here? Let's do it again. I could go all day with that stuff. Well, I just did my song. Josephine for my mother. I don't know if you saw that, but that was for my beautiful mom, Josephine. Here's one for Jennifer, my beautiful wife, the mother of our two beautiful children, Michael and Sophia. I can't play copyrighted music. I just play originals. I'm sorry, because then the live stream will not be eligible for monetization. If anybody out there has a good heart to do a small entertainment tip on the Cash App, Apefather really needs to get things going now. I need to start getting my life in order, and I really would appreciate some support here, because when my beautiful wife passed away and my mom passed away, we lost our household income. And I have to look, I'm heartbroken right now. I'm shot. I am so heartbroken over my wife and over my mom, but I have to worry about my kids too, right? I have to worry about my kids. So that's why I got it. Well, it's 9 likes, 18 dislikes. That's 918. That's my wife's number, September 18th. She's here right now. You're here, right, Jen? I love you, Jennifer. 918. Just I need to, thank you. I just need to get on track, Small entertainment tip. Think about it, man. What's a $5 Cash App? It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to break your bank. If enough people would just do it, our family could get back on track here. And, like I said, we lost this income, no fault of our own. This was a tragedy. This was a tragedy. My wife was fighting the good fight of cancer for 10 years. She loved her children. She loved me with all her heart and soul. She fought and she fought. She was a warrior. She was Wonder Woman. She was a fighter, Rocky Balboa. Matter of fact, let me do thank you, Vagabond. Let's do a Rocky Balboa style song for my wife, because she was a fighter. I call this the Rocky Balboa music. Let's do it. This is for you, Jennifer. She was a true Rocky Balboa, a true fighter. That's for my wife, Jennifer. She was such a fighter. She fought hard, Rocky Balboa style. That's why I get upset at God, because I say, God, she needed your help. It was too hard of a battle. It was too hard of a battle for her. She needed help. I wish that God would have been merciful and gave her help. If anybody out there would be kind enough to consider a very small entertainment tip for the piano player at Cash App, my Cash App is below. You'll see it. It's the pinned comment, Sophia. You'll see it below right in this chat. It's Sophia, the pinned comment. If you click on that, you will see $ Richard Lavoie. That is my Cash App. It is the $ capital RICHARD, capital LEVOI, Richard Lavoie. It would mean a lot to us. Anything, $5, $10. I will be doing videos later on today to celebrate everyone who did a Cash App. Like, I'm going to upload videos on my shorts, maybe even do longer videos, playing music and giving big shout outs to everybody who did the Cash App. So that will be happening today too. Happy Mother's Day to everyone out there. Today is a very, very sad day for me because my wife and my mom passed away. Those were the two mothers in our family. So as you can imagine, I am super, super heartbroken. My children are super, super heartbroken. I go with the gorilla, by the way, always. So, just once again, this is a tribute concert to just benefit my kids. Today's Mother's Day. And I know you're a hater. I know you're a hater, Alice. But I'll answer that question, Alice. I'll answer that question because it's a valid question. All right, it's a valid question. My children, okay? My children is the reason why I'm still breathing, Alice. My children are the reason I still wake up in the morning and I still fight the good fight, Alice. I fight it because of my children. They need me. What am I supposed to do? What kind of a father would I be if I abandoned my children? I can't do that. My mental state's not the greatest. Listen, I am extremely, extremely depressed. I miss my wife more than words, more than you could possibly imagine. I feel that my wife was robbed of life. She was only 46 years old. Another thing that you have to understand, she wasn't ill. Like, it's not like, look, it's not like I'm looking at my wife for like, say, 2 or 3 years and she's really, really sick. No, she was fine. Okay, she had cancer, but you wouldn't know it because she was acting like a normal person. She didn't look sick at all. You know what I mean? This thing hit out of nowhere. It hit out of nowhere. Okay, granted, look, I will say this, the end of November, we did get a report. We knew that the cancer spread. We knew it got, really serious. It was very scary. But even with that, she was still doing okay. Like we had a great Christmas. January 7th, she was with our daughter for her birthday and she was singing happy birthday to her. I mean, there was just nothing to indicate that she would pass away. Then all of a sudden she got this aspiration pneumonia. It came out of nowhere. That's when you swallow something down the wrong pipe and she was having trouble chewing and look, Alice, you're asking horrible questions, okay? Let's just say it was a respiratory issue and you know, I don't like the way you're speaking. Okay, why don't you say something nice, you piece of garbage? Why don't you say something nice? Say, like, God bless your family. God bless your wife. God bless your beautiful children, man. Oh, here's for the record. You're a very heartless person, Alice. You're a heartless person, man. How do people become so heartless in this world? How does that happen? Like, how does that happen when one person is suffering, right? And there's other people that are just like so cold and so heartless and so like no shame, no shame, no nothing. You know what you should be saying right now? You should be, and we all know you're not Alice. We all know you're Commander 35 Alice, by the way. We all know you're Vera or you're Vladimir Putin. You're one of the haters. You're one of the haters. Yes, no class, CC. That's correct. You're obviously a gigantic hater. So let's get rid of her. I hope you and your children live a happy and long life together. Thank you, Hyper Killer Gaming. If anybody would like to help us live a happy life, we could really, really use your support right now. A very, very small entertainment tip, a very small cash app would mean the world to us. If you go below, you'll see the Sophia comment that is right here in the it's the pinned comment below. You'll see Sophia. Click on that. That is the cash app. The $ Richard Lavoie. Later on today, I'm going to be doing a lot of videos thanking everybody who did a cash app, playing some music, giving a big shout outs. So I'd appreciate it if you would consider it. I think I'm going to end this live. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. I noticed that sometimes I got to do that. I got to just come back in because when I stop getting support, I'll be back in a little bit, okay? God bless.